Oh my goodness, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Oh my goodness, here he comes.
I must keep the city clean. I've become.
Hello everyone, this is NevaB-Entertainment out tonight deciding to check out J Metro on his third CD release party here on the southwest side of town at Phases 2 Lounge. So Jay, tell the world a little bit about what inspired you to want to become an artist.
Unhappy people. You know, throughout my life I see a lot of people who are unhappy. You know, they're going to work every day and they're making a lot of money, but they're not following their true passion. And I decided that I didn't want that for my life. I wanted to follow my true passion, and that's when, you know, I quit my office job and set out to do music full time. And here I am, 5 years later, lost 100 pounds and, you know, barely making it.
Hey, you hang in there because it's gonna come. It's gonna come. Yes, yes. Also, where did you study music? And what age are you when you started studying music?
I began taking music lessons, piano lessons, when I was 5 years old. I had a piano teacher in North Carolina. That was my first teacher. And then I played in marching bands and concert bands, and as well as was in choir throughout middle school and high school. And in college, I went to Morehouse College in Atlanta, Georgia, where I majored in music theory and composition. And then had a mental lapse. It was like I decided that everything I had done as far as studying my entire life didn't matter. And I threw it all away and renting out a master's degree in business and spent 4 years sitting behind a desk. Oh, but I'm back. It's like a resurgence. I've been revived.
Oh, wow. Okay, was it like a thorn in your side? Did you hear a voice? Or what is it you just said, okay, I'm just going to
Yes.
get away from the business world?
Yes.
And
I heard a voice.
I'm going to share my voice, my thoughts, how I feel, and song.
It was a voice, and it was definitely a thorn in my side. That voice was my mother's, because I was working in her office. And I just knew I had to get away. You know, it's like the Kit Kat commercial, like, give me a break, you know, break me off a piece of that. I knew that there was something else that I was missing. You know, all of those hours that I was spending every day devoting to that business were hours that I was not able to spend following my dream. And one day I just said, I can't do it anymore.
Oh, wow. That is wonderful. That is wonderful. So, the total overall, how many releases have you done within the last 5 years?
I've released 2 albums. I just released my my second album. And from those albums, I have released 5 singles.
Okay.
4 of which have charted on Billboard charts. 2 of which are on my brand new album. So I'm really excited about those.
Okay, and which Billboard chart that your 2 releases, single releases, are on right now?
Right now, my single Shades of Grey is on the R&B top single sales chart, and it's on the all format pop single sales chart. A few weeks ago, actually issue date January 19th of Billboard.biz, my song Shades of Grey was #1, and that was my first #1 single. So I was really, really, really happy about that. I really am still happy about that. I guess you can kind of see I'm not very good at disguising my emotions. I'll try. My single went to #1. I'm not excited about it because I expect to have many, many more #1 singles.
And you will. You will. You will. You will. Would you like to show a couple of your CDs that you've done?
Yes, I can. This was my self-titled first album, J Metro, and it has my Billboard charting singles, Alcoholic Logic and My People. I'm really proud of this album because it was my first. It's like having a first child. I like to describe this album as a collection of songs because that's really what it is. I mean, there's no real rhyme or reason to it. It's just titled J Metro, and it gives you everything that I am artistically. There's songs in all different kinds of genres from it. The sound isn't consistent. I move from R&B to hip hop to jazz fusion to and even doing things differently as far as how they're recorded. Some of the songs are recorded to studio tracks that I helped produce, and some of the songs are recorded with a live band. So you really get a full, complete J Metro experience of pretty much all the songs that I wrote from 2008 and 2009. They're all on this CD, and this CD was released in January of 2011.
Okay, and I see you have another one there too. What is that one?
My brand new album. Oh, I love this album so much. This is Metropolis SAGA. I just released it on Tuesday, February the 19th. And it has my 2 current Billboard charting singles, Baby, which was also released last summer and got a lot of extensive radio play nationwide. And it has my current single, Shades of Grey, which is currently on the Billboard charts. The reason why I love this album so much is because this album is a concept album. And in today's pop music, you don't see a lot of concept albums anymore. And what I mean by that is that this is an album that gives you a full, complete story. It follows a caricature of myself. Not a real version, because I'm the real version. It follows a fake me. As I venture through the mythical city of Metropolis. And that's how the city opens up. Jay Metro is just become elected mayor of Metropolis, and then he goes on to become the governor of the state of NevaB-Entertainment, and then ends up back at home.
Right.
So get this album. It has a great story. The music is great. It's consistent and consistently wonderful. And I know you're going to love it.
All right, now since you say your albums or your songs is a compilation of different types of music, R&B, jazz, I know you do that very well, those scales with, you know, the jazzy embellishments and things like that. So let's try something. I know you talked about the countdown earlier. Can you give us a little bit of that? Just kind of count backwards.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, like the 10, 9, 8, 7.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Voice to Men.
All right. Thank you so much, Jay. I loved hanging out with you. So, hey, I'm going to sit back and join the rest of the show.
Hour. I'm going to play for you the entire Metropolis Saga album. And then my good friend Philip McIntyre, who is the percussionist for Citizens of Metropolis, will join me as I play and perform for you a few selections from the new album. So thank you for coming. We are going to start without those who are tardy.
Woo-woo!
And I hope you enjoy the music. This is Metropolis Saga. First song that I'm gonna play, that we're gonna play through, actually did not start out as one of my favorites, but just like any child who grows up and, you know, gets a doctorate degree or does something stellar, they somehow shoot up the ranks and gain your favor. And that's what happened with this song. It's called Shades of Grey, and it became one of my favorites because it is my first song ever to reach #1 on the Billboard charts. So we're gonna play for you. Just 1 minute to figure out what I'ma do with my life. 1 minute, 1 set of 60 to contemplate if the direction's right. 'Cause all I do is for you. Shades of grey, shade me, crazy I have a second, 1 short second to get this right. Somebody help me out. Falling so deep into an endless love. What's it all about? When all we do. I really like it too. It immediately became one of my favorites. This is President of Your Heart. Trying to said I could get you to see this thing like I do, and make you feel the same way that I do. Already know that there's another way you think I should go. I just listen, take it all in. So this is choices and decisions. Somewhere belongs the love we had. You said you're not good enough for me, baby, but those words I don't remember saying, so don't complain on my behalf. After all I did to make this last, don't speak words for the both of us, 'cause you'll find when you do, you lose the memories that we made, and you choose to always be the bridesmaid, and you make the worst decision you've ever made, leaving me. And you see, I had enough of that. I'm telling you, I'm done with that. And you've been unrecognizable to me, it's inconceivable to me. I gave you everything, and this is how you pay me back. Well, here's something around which your mind should wrap. See, I never said a word, so don't complain on my behalf. I tried to walk with you, and you threw stones in the path. Soon enough, you'll reminisce upon the aftermath, epiphany. The clouds will leave, and you will face the facts. I gave you gold, you gave me pyrite. I gave you sunshine, and you gave me strobe lights. Now your soul starves for insufficient food, but it's all the rules you choose, and you lose the memories that we made. You choose to always be the bridesmaid, and you make the worst decision you've ever made, leaving me, and you'll be trying to get back. Yeah, you'll be trying to get back with me, and I'll tell you to back. Yeah, I'll tell you to back, and stay away from me. I got a minute, just 1 minute to figure out what I'ma do with my life. 1 minute, 1 second, 60 to contemplate if the direction's right. 'Cause all I do is feel shades of gray, shade crazy, I have a second, 1 short second to get this right. Somebody help me out.